Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. Well, today is finally the day. I am gonna make a quick road trip up to Oklahoma City and get back my Tesla Model 3 that's been in the shop for, I don't know, over 3 weeks now. It ended up costing me about $1,500 and I finally get it back. It's gonna be so nice to not have to worry about this anymore. So let's get to Oklahoma City. So now, as for getting to Oklahoma City, it takes literally, in this Model X here, it will take the whole battery. It takes 90 to 95% battery in this Model X to get me to Oklahoma City. And I had this thing set to charge to 100%, and it did not charge to 100%. It only charged to 96 and it said charging complete. And I don't know, maybe it's just this battery isn't happy in this car. It's been a loner its whole life probably, but yeah, it charged only to 96% and I had to leave. So I'm just a few miles out of town and it is already down to 92%. When I first was in the driveway, the car was estimating that we would be to the service center with 15%. It's moved up to 17% estimate now. So that's reassuring a little bit. I did turn the heat down to 68. It was on 72 earlier while it was still plugged into the house. In the winter time, especially when it's a bit windy like it is today, it is a stretch to make it all the way from my house to Oklahoma City. In the summertime, in my Model 3, I could probably do it with 30% to spare. But in the wintertime, in this Model X, it's a little bit more iffy. So let's get out on the road and I will see y'all when I get to the service center. Well guys, we are 44 miles down the road since my last update. And it's not looking good. Our estimate is down to 7%. Oh no! We still got 100 miles to go. And it's saying I'm gonna be there at 7%. So this isn't looking good. It's went down quite a bit since I started. Well, I just thought I would check in with y'all real quick. We got 63 miles to go. We're a little ways north of Lawton, Oklahoma now. We have 48% battery. So 63 miles to go with 48% battery remaining. It's gonna be pretty close, but I think it's getting slightly better. Let's check the computer here. There you go. It says, I can't see, I'm bouncing around, 13%. All right, just checking in here. We got 25 miles to go. We're clocking in at 26%, and we've been going 118 miles, 501 watt hours a mile. Let's check in over here. Let's see. 14% arrival. So this thing is kind of settled down, so it'll probably be pretty accurate now. It was swinging wildly when we first started. Alright guys, well, we made it to downtown Oklahoma City. Let's drop off this car and we will pick up my other one. Let's see, I got here with I'm still 5.8 miles away, but we'll be here with roughly 16, probably 14 or 13%. But there is downtown Oklahoma City, guys. Oh, wow. Well, here we are back in my Model 3. It was actually charged up to about 95%, just like the Model X was, so we'll get to compare the Model 3 and the Model X battery life to each other. So I got the Model X there with about 12% remaining, and Now we'll see what the Model 3 will have when I get home. Didn't know I was going to do this test, but hey, it works out. So I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. I'm at 87% right now, and I've just left Oklahoma City. Guys, I forgot how much fun this car was to drive. It's actually been so long since it's worked correctly. You know, around Christmas time is when it started goofing up. And I've had, before that, so it's been a while since it's worked correctly. And before that, I had FSD beta for like the 6 months before Christmas. So I was pretty limited on what I could do because it was like a nanny in the car with me with the FSD beta. But now I'm back on stock factory software, and my car is equipped with a radar, so when I had FSD beta, it was vision only, and it was pretty horrible, actually. Autopilot was horrible with vision only. I'm going to go ahead and say that. But with radar, it is so good, y'all. I haven't had any phantom brakes. I'm really going to miss this car because it is so fun to drive. And it just has a punch that nothing can replicate. I'm actually going to be pretty sad until my Cybertruck gets here, because I'm sure it will have the punch this car has. I mean, even if, oh hush, even if you're already going 80, you can punch this car and it still throws your head back. So let's go ahead and get on home. I'm at 74%, and the car estimates that I'm going to get home with 27%. So that's already a lot better than the Model X. But it's been going down steadily. When I first left Oklahoma City, it said 30%. So I am going above the speed limit, allegedly. And so that's probably accounting for my dwindling battery percentage points. Well, we're a few miles further down the road. Mount Scott's getting a little bit closer. We are at 60% right now. Got 72 miles to go. Let's see what the estimate is. Oh my gosh. Can't pull that down. You know, it didn't used to be that hard to pull down. 23% is the estimate now. Man, look at that sunset, guys. That is something else. It's too bad you can't see the mountain range right now. I'm about to go up on another hill. Let me get back with y'all when I hilltop here. Alright, so there is Mount Scott right now with those two cell phone antennas. Yeah, it's not really, I'm bouncing around so much it's hard to focus on that, but that is just beautiful, guys. And then we got all our windmills over there. You can't see them right now. Hang on. There you go. Hundreds of windmills out there. Just a beautiful sunset here in southwest Oklahoma. I got 69 more miles to go. Let's get it. Okay, guys. One last look at the mountains. Isn't that just beautiful? There's the Mount Scott. Let's go in hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful sunset, guys. We are a few more miles down the road. We're down to 45%, and we have 33 miles to go. Let's pull that down and see what our estimate's at. 27% arrival estimate. So it's kind of inched back up just a little bit. Oh, shoot. I just canceled the navigation trying to move that slider. But yeah, we're doing pretty good now. So you can see that the Model 3 is a lot more efficient because we're going to use less battery, and we have less battery. The Model 3 has, I don't know exactly what they have new, but the last time I did a battery capacity test, I had around 70 available, 68 to 70. I do have degradation, keep that in mind. So I know that Model X has some degradation, because if you watched my 70 mile an hour range test, it didn't do very good. Of course, it was winter time. Well guys, we made it home. I have 27% battery left. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. There we go. Since last charge, 336 watt hours per mile, 48 kilowatt hours. So there you go, 27%. We are much more efficient in the Model 3 than we were in the Model X. So thanks for riding along with me up to the service center, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Okay.